Welcome back. As we promised, we are going to discuss the latest developments in the tourism sector and particularly German tourism. As Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, Ahmed Isa held a meeting with the president of the German Tourism Agents Association, Norbert Freiberg, and the head of the Political Affairs and Foreign Travel in the Federation, Adams, during his current visit to Germany, as they discussed ways to boost bilateral cooperation in the field of tourism. To shed more light on this, we are very much delighted to have with us by phone Mr. Yehia Abdel, our tourism counselor. Thank you very much for being with us, sir, and a very good morning.
Thank you, Ms. Namin, and good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Sir, let me first discuss or know more about the importance of German tourism to Egypt in general.
Well, you know, like the cultural heritage and archaeological ties between Egypt are so strong, you know, like we used to get archaeologists and historians and Egyptologists from Germany visiting Egypt since probably over 100 years ago. So they've been too tied, you know, like with the discoveries in the Egyptian history and the Berlin Museum and other museums they have behind in Germany. They hold, you know, like a good, you know, like stock of Egyptian antiquities and artifacts. And since the time we've been having German traveling internationally to Egypt, and 20 years ago, in the early 20s of this century, we used to have like 1 million visitors per year. So this shows the magnitude of cultural heritage and historical ties between Egypt and Germany.
As far as I know, as you've kindly mentioned, that the Germans are in love specifically with our monuments, with our cultural tourism in specific. But what we can do to enrich this and to give more sites to them? I mean, most of them, if not all of them, they know about Luxor and Aswan. But what about the new discovery, our new tourism map, which may attract many other tourists to visit the new sites?
Yes, we have, you know, like at least 2 or 3 German expeditions working in archaeological sites in Armenia and Upper Egypt. So this has been a great contribution, you know, like on ties with Egypt. And apart from the cultural and the heritage and the historical, you know, like expeditions between the two nations, Germans, they love sports and athletics and adventure. That's we have, you know, like hundreds of thousands of them visiting Marsa Alam, Qader, Al Hashish, and Sharm el-Sheikh, and see what ways it and the new values.
And the new smart cities like Al Alamein city, for example, this is going also to be another market. Tell me more also, sir, about the packages of incentives we have and the importance of taking this as another kind of attraction.
Well, of course, the whole world is, you know, like lining up waiting for the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum. But apart from that, the Ministry of Tourism, you know, like is making Egypt budget-wise and affordable. That's why, you know, like budget airlines flying from Frankfurt, you know, like flying from Hamburg, directly to Prince Airport, to Marsa Alam and Qader. And that's why, you know, like even budget travelers, you know, like can enjoy coming to Egypt. And some of them would like visit Egypt twice a year. One trip to the Red Sea, another trip to Siwa and the New Valley, because they like ecotourism and the green hotels. That's what are famous for in the Egyptian, in the western desert of Egypt.
Egypt is keen, I mean, during the past years, I mean, through decades and long years to participate in many tourism exhibitions outside Egypt in many different Western capitals and particularly in Berlin. How do you see the importance of this participation and how it can have such a positive impact on our tourism sector in general?
Yes, you know, like Excellency Dr. Ahmed Isa, Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, he has been visiting the ITB, you know, like for a long time, and he has been having, you know, like protocols with the German authorities and travel associations, the major airlines, the cruise lines as well, because large number of German visitors, they love to travel, you know, like through cruising. and we received them at Port Said Airport, seaport, by the, one of these carriers, like will be holding 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 passengers. So this is again one of the major sources of international flows to Egypt, to Germany and Europe. And we offer many facilities to the tour operators. We invite them 2 or 3 times a year to do time trips and be updated about our new hotels, resorts, services, museums, and airports as well.
Yeah, amen to that. Sir, also when it comes to our museums and whether the renovation of old museums or the inauguration of new ones, it can be also another source of attraction. And I'm going to remain asking this question because it's not us. The whole world cannot wait for the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum and how it can be a leap in our tourism sector in general.
Well, as you know, a few weeks ago, we opened the Greek-Roman Museum in Alexandria, and it has been locked down for about 10 years for renovation and restoration. So a great number of visitors worldwide, especially German travelers, they love to come to Alexandria and visit that museum. And in Romania, the Akhenaten Museum is going to be opening its doors soon after it has been locked down as well. So German travelers, they like adventure, they like culture, literature. So really they will enjoy the Egyptian antiquities and will have a good season, inshallah, this year and upcoming year.
And as I mentioned, particularly regarding the new Alamein city, the Germans, they do have a part there which is very dear to their hearts when it comes to the Rommel area or the Rommel Museum or the tombs there. I think this is going to remain a dear part to all of them. True?
Yes, and the memories, of ending the World War II, the whole world celebrates, at the cemeteries, lying over there in Alamein, and this is every year in a year round. So this is an international event for them because of families and, and friends of the troops that participated in this great war. They come and visit, and many of the German travelers, they like to go to Siwa, because this is one of the locations that Rommel has been visiting and stayed there for some time.
And so anyone who would visit Egypt, he or she is going to return back with unforgettable memories because our beloved Egypt is incomparable. Well, Mr. Yehia Abdel Qader, our tourism expert and counselor, thank you very much for your input, sir, and have a very good day. By this, we come to the end of our episode. Stay tuned on Nile TV International always for more updates. And for more details, please log on to www.nileinternational.net. Many thanks for watching. This is Nermina Abdurrahman signing off.